Share this article. Updated at 7:15 a.m., Wednesday, June 6. Here are results in major federal, state and local races and ballot measures as reported by the San Diego County Registrar of Voters. Scroll through the table above for the latest figures. All precincts are reporting in San Diego County, but over 200,000 mail ballots remain to be counted. Republican governor candidate John Cox in downtown San Diego. Photo by Chris Stone. Lieutenant Governor Gavin Newsom held a strong statewide lead, with 33.3% of the vote, followed by John Cox at 26.2%. Former Los Angeles Mayor Antonio Villaraigosa was running third with 13.3%, followed by Assemblyman Travis Allen at 9.8%. Other state offices. In the race for lieutenant governor, former Ambassador Eleni Kounalakis had 23.3% to Assemblyman Ed Hernandez 20.7% and Republican Cole Harris's 18.4%. Secretary of State Alex Padilla had 51.3% to Republican Mark Moiser's 32.2%. Attorney Gen. Xavier Becerra was leading with 45.3% to Stephen Bailey's 25.5%. Senate. Dianne Feinstein held a commanding lead at 43.8%, with State Sen. Kevin De Leon a distant second at 11.2%. Congress. In the 49th District, GOP-backed Diane Harkey with 25.5%, ahead of Mike Lovin at 17.2%, Sarah Jacobs at 15.2%, and 2016 runner-up Doug Applegate at 13.2%. In the 50th District, Rep. Duncan Hunter had 48.2% to Amar Campa-Najar's 16.2%, and Josh Butner's 13.2%. Incumbents Susan Davis, Scott Peters and Juan Vargas each had well over 50% of the vote. Assemblymember Shirley Weber watches election returns in Gold Hall on June 5. Photo by Chris Stone. State Legislature. Incumbent members of the State Assembly cruised to victory Tuesday night, and Assemblymember Brian Jones was successful in his bid for the state Senate. In the 76th Assembly District in North County, community activist Elizabeth Warren at 25.6% and Encinitas City Council member Tash Borner Horvath at 25.2% are apparently headed to a runoff, with Phil Gramm, son of the former California governor, third at 21.1%. Randy Vopel, the former Santee mayor and incumbent in the 71st Assembly District, led Democratic challenger James Elia by 45.5% to 31.2%. Larry Wilski, who had accused Vopel of inflating his service record, was a distant third. San Diego County Board of Supervisors. In the 4th District, former Assemblyman Nathan Fletcher had a slight lead at 28.9% to former District Attorney Bonnie DeManis 27.5% and Lori Saldanas 21.7%. In 5th District, San Marcos Mayor Jim Desmond had 45.1% to Michelle Gomez 22.2%. District Attorney Summer Stephan held a commanding lead with 63.7% to challenger Genevieve Jones Wright's 36.2%. Other county races. In other county races, Sheriff Bill Gore had 56.4% to challenger Dave Myers 43.4%. Assessor, Recorder, Clerk Ernie Dronenberg had 63.5% to Matt Strabon's 36.3%. Cricket at Golden Hall on June 5. Photo by Chris Stone. San Diego City Council. Incumbent Chris Cate had 58.5% of the vote in District 6 and is apparently headed to an outright victory. Lori Zapf leads in District 2 with 44.6% but will face Jennifer Campbell, who had 21.3%, in a November runoff. Myrtle Cole narrowly leads Monica Montgomery, 39.0% to 37.7%, and also faces a runoff. In District 8, where David Alvarez is termed out, Vivian Moreno led Antonio Martinez, 36.7% to 27.7%, and heads to a November runoff. Chula Vista races, Mayor Mary Casillas took a commanding early lead with 61.1% of the vote to Hector Raul Gastelum's 17.4%. In City Council District 2, Steve Stenberg led Jill Galvez 27.3% to 25.8%. Measure A, the half-cent sales tax for public safety, was leading 52.8% to 47.2%. Democratic Assemblywoman Shirley Weber left watches results of her dominating 79th district victory over GOP challenger John Moore. Photo by Chris Stone. Republican State Sen. Brian Jones chats as he cruises into a November runoff in the 38th district. Photo by Chris Stone. Democratic Assemblyman Todd Gloria made the media rounds at Golden Hall as he easily won re-election in the 78th district. Photo by Chris Stone. District Attorney Summer Stephan is surrounded by supporters at Golden Hall. Photo by Chris Stone. District Attorney Summer Stephan poses for selfie with her nephew Trent Fallon, 13, of Carmel Valley Middle School. Photo by Ken Stone. About 40 supporters of governor candidate John Cox squeeze on stage awaiting the Rancho Santa Fe businessman at the U.S. Grand Hotel. Photo by Ken Stone. Leading District 8 San Diego City Council candidate Vivian Moreno arrives with supporters at Golden Hall, including Councilman David Alvarez. Photo by Ken Stone. Antonio Martinez, the District 8 candidate for San Diego City Council, greeted District 2 Council hopeful Jen Campbell at Golden Hall. Photo by Chris Stone. Making the rounds at Golden Hall were Supervisor candidate Nathan Fletcher and his wife, Assemblywoman Lorena Gonzalez Fletcher. Photo by Ken Stone. Supervisor candidate Nathan Fletcher gets a hug from his wife, Assemblywoman Lorena Gonzalez Fletcher after a TV interview. Photo by Ken Stone. Assemblywoman Lorena Gonzalez Fletcher wipes sweat from the brow of her husband, Nathan Fletcher, after a TV interview at Golden Hall. Photo by Ken Stone. Republican candidate for Congress Diane Harkey made the TV rounds at Golden Hall. Photo by Ken Stone. Sheriff Bill Gore chats with KOGO radio talk show host Carl DeMaio as returns indicated victory for the incumbent. Photo by Ken Stone. County Supervisor candidate Lori Saldana watched early results showing her third in the District 4 race. Photo by Ken Stone. Republican Governor candidate John Cox in downtown San Diego. Photo by Chris Stone at the U.S. Grand Hotel. Republican Governor candidate John Cox celebrates advancing to a November runoff. Photo by Chris Stone. A young supporter of District Attorney Summer Stephan makes clever use of her sign. Photo by Chris Stone with San Diego Councilman David Alvarez left cheering her on. District 8 candidate Vivian Moreno makes a triumphant entrance at Golden Hall. Photo by Chris Stone. Republican Omar Qudrad is interviewed about his apparent November runoff with incumbent Representative Scott Peters in the 52nd District. Photo by Chris Stone. Assemblywoman Lorena Gonzalez Fletcher easily won re-election in the 80th District. Photo by Chris Stone. GOP congressional candidate Diane Harkey left with a supporter at Golden Hall in downtown San Diego. Photo by Chris Stone. District 4 candidate Monica Montgomery was barely trailing incumbent San Diego Councilwoman Myrtle Cole. Photo by Chris Stone. Supervisor candidate Bonnie DeManis was all smiles as she qualified for a November runoff with Nathan Fletcher in District 4. Photo by Chris Stone. Supervisor candidate Nathan Fletcher shares thoughts during interview at Golden Hall. Photo by Chris Stone. Supervisor candidate Bonnie DeManis was all smiles as she qualified for a November runoff with Nathan Fletcher in District 4. Photo by Chris Stone. Supervisor candidate Bonnie DeManis was all smiles as she qualified for a November runoff with Nathan Fletcher in District 4. Photo by Chris Stone. Supervisor candidate Nathan Fletcher shares thoughts during interview at Golden Hall. Photo by Chris Stone. Complete San Diego County June 5 primary election results was last modified June 6, 2018 by Chris Genuine. Greater than subscribe to Times of San Diego's free daily email newsletter. Click here to follow us.